On today's show, Drake at the Junos for the first time since 2011. Paul McCartney gets banned from Reddit. And did Stephanie find a wedding dress?
Ready, Freddy.
So we're going to start today with boomers on social media. And today's boomer on social media is Paul McCartney. Did you know that Paul McCartney over the weekend got banned from Reddit?
Well, that's what happens to bad boys.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
dangerous.
Here's my question, Stephanie and Jax. Paul McCartney of the Beatles, who was also always known as the clean good one, right? He was the John Lennon was a little bit more the boho guy. George Harrison, the mysterious guy. Ringo's just Ringo. Paul was sort of the handsome, clean cut guy. All right. What did Paul McCartney get banned from Reddit for? That's the question. I want you guys to guess.
If I didn't know better, because I think he's a pretty liberal guy. He's 83, so hate speech. Maybe. Like, I don't know. But I know he's a pretty liberal guy.
He's liberal
so
with his hate speech?
No, he's liberal, so I don't think he's on there being like, yeah, I agree with the Olympic ban on transgender. I don't know. Like
Britain doesn't look like Britain anymore.
Yeah. So I don't think it was something super hateful.
No.
I hope not anyways, but he's an
I will
older
tell you
guy.
that no, just to relieve you, it is not that.
Okay, good.
Stephanie.
Maybe he was going off at somebody who was talking shit about him.
Also a good one. Or going off at AI, which boomers like to do too, because they don't know what's AI and what isn't.
You tell them.
But no, Paul McCartney was banned for something far more benign. He shared images from his own concert.
What?
I guess that violated the policy because they were copyrighted images. And so I guess Reddit banned him, took the pictures down. And now the account has since, like, as of this morning, been restored. But
God bless him. He's on Reddit to begin with. My mother has 3 Facebook accounts, none of which work anymore because she can't figure it out. Doesn't know her password. Doesn't know her password to her Hotmail either. So she's off the grid now. But I mean, if my mother's a lot younger than Paul, and like she can't even get on Facebook. He's on Reddit. Let him.
I know.
Be.
Yeah. What is he doing on Reddit?
I know, and it's funny because it's like of all the terrible stuff that goes down on Reddit every day, and there's great stuff and there's terrible stuff.
Horrendous stuff that goes on. Yeah,
horrendous stuff. Right? Paul McCartney gets banned for his own concert footage. Is hilarious. I don't know if you're on Reddit. One of the best, most supportive places on the internet is the balding section. I don't know, guys, if you've ever been there. I'm not balding. I have a perfectly good hairline, but the balding section, guys who are like, okay, you know what? I'm giving up. I'm just going to shave my head. And it's just a bunch of other guys going, yeah, you get him, man. You look handsome. You look great. And they all just support each other. It's amazing. And like, it's like, here's me in my outfit and I'm newly bald. And everybody's like, whoa, love the watch. Man, the jacket looks great. Head's looking clean.
Stephanie's over there looking it up. She's over there.
Are bald.
Yeah.
Literally are bald.
You know what though? I love a good non-racist or toxic group of men supporting each other, you know?
Isn't that great?
Yeah. That's just, you go get it, Mr. Clean. Like, just like loving each other. No, I also think that when I had a couple friends that, you know, they were having some receding or some balding, and then they finally took it all off. Jesus, they look good.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
They look clean, right?
Oh, there's new confidence, daddy, like energy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It also helps if you can grow. If you're a man and you go bald, I always think the guys that are bald that have the ability to grow a really good beard, keep it trimmed, and when they go white, not like patchy, but like full white, they always look really good. Like the guy, you know what I'm talking about?
I always thought, why do guys always go white here first? You know,
I'm going white here first too.
Yeah,
so it's, if for anybody listening, it's the bottom 2 sides of your chin.
It's like a little wizard fork.
Yeah, it starts there, and then it starts to like right beside your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got any salt and peppies, Steph?
I don't have any.
Okay.
Lucky.
I know.
Your hair is actually that color, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So you do dye it?
I dye it. I'm naturally like dirty blonde.
What?
Yeah.
She's different.
Did Jax know that?
I don't know.
I feel like I knew it wasn't this dark.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was dirty blonde.
Yeah. I was like really, really light as a kid.
Dirty blonde?
Yeah. I mean, I've been dyeing my hair since like the 9th grade.
That is so expensive and so
I know.
relentless to have to do that.
What's amazing too is that you, unlike most people who dye their hair, your hair actually looks like hair. It's not like
it looks very
frizzed out.
natural. People are always shocked.
Looks
and
very
my
natural.
eyebrows were always darker, so I don't dye my eyebrows. But
Stephanie.
yeah,
damn,
blonde gal.
Why aren't you asking if this is my natural hair color?
Well, because I know that it is, love. You got it down to a 2 on the buzz cut scale.
It's 1.5.
Is it a 1.5?
Yeah,
That's what I thought. I used to buzz my hair.
I've been buzzing my own head lately, by the way, and I'm getting the hang of it. I think
it looks good. I tried it once when I was in grade 7, grade 8. because everybody in the hockey team was doing it. And I did it, and my head is a weirdly shaped head, as you probably can already tell from the camera. And so I have a high crown, and I come out at the sides. So it's just
How much money
what do you mean?
would I have to
You'd
give
have
you?
to pay me a lot of money to shave my head because it doesn't look good. Like you have to have a good round head. Like when Natalie Portman did it, remember that?
Oh my gosh,
She's
she
got
looks
a
so
good
hot.
round head.
But I don't know if we know that.
I've
yet.
got like behind my back, people used to call me alien head in high school because it's just because there's my face and then my head juts out at the back, so it doesn't look good. You'd have to pay me a lot of money.
I think that we should see for ourselves. I
No,
think
I
let me
don't think
shave your
we
head.
should.
You know what? Instead of Movember, we're doing no hair Vember.
No hair
okay?
Vember.
All right. I'll work on you.
Okay, so the reason I brought up Reddit with Paul McCartney was because I wanted to bring up this post from Reddit. Okay,
Yes.
so it's an "Am I the asshole?"
Oh yeah.
And am I the asshole for inviting my mom house hunting with us when my wife doesn't want her to come? Okay.
Can I just give a quick yep? Yeah, probably.
So essentially, and it's one of these long posts, but
Yeah.
essentially, this is a person who in a young marriage, B, has no children. So there's that part of it. C, it's their first house. D, mom is helping. Mom is helping with the down
Ooh,
payment
That gets tricky.
and wants to be a part of it. Now, mother is overbearing, and his wife wants a little bit of separation of
Yeah.
church and state there. So my question to you is, if you were doing this, how would you feel about it? Because I remember buying my first place, and my parents are like, "Yeah, go fill your beans. Good luck."
Yeah.
I bought it when I was single, and
Yeah.
they were just like, "Yeah, let us know when you buy it." Like they didn't help me. I bought it myself.
That's different though.
That is different.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I can relate to it. And I'm trying to, because it does get a little complex.
I think that if like my parents weren't in a position to help me with anything really, and like I think if they were, they'd probably be polite about it. But I know that some parents can use that as a way not to weaponize, but to be like, this is me investing in you, so I get to be a part of every decision from here on out. And I think that if you're already having problems with her coming along for the house hunting, if she's actually financially contributing to this is just the beginning.
maybe
you know what I mean?
Maybe just wait and save more.
Yeah, wait and save more, especially if it's that tumultuous just for the tours, like you haven't even bought the house yet. If she wants to come that bad, you're gonna wake up one morning, she's gonna be in your cupboard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she's gonna she wants to be involved.
So, Steph, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm kind of in the situation right
Are you?
now. A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're looking for a new place to live as well. I'm in a position where my parents would like to help me because I don't have a salaried job, so it's really hard. And luckily, my fiance is the most chill person ever because
chill.
we've been looking for a while, and it's
I don't think he's ever been upset.
it's rough out there.
when
Yeah,
I meet
it takes him a lot, and I've been upset in this process. And he's just like, it's fine. Like the
Yeah.
right house will come, and like we'll all be happy.
Imagine.
But I can see it being like depending on the type of style of your parent. Like my parents are great, so
Mhm.
we're very lucky. But if it was a different type of parent, I could see that being like a huge problem.
Are they coming to the listing appointments with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do either of you have a problem with that?
No.
Mhm.
He doesn't.
You do.
Sometimes I do.
See, I think I would too. And it would be my parents.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, you know what? You guys are.
Well, it's because like they're not gonna live there.
yes.
You know, like I'm
Yes.
gonna live there.
But also, okay, and devil's advocate here, because like it would be nice. This isn't your first home. You you
Mhm.
own.
yeah.
But if it was your first time, maybe going through the process,
Mhm.
or first time, yeah, like your parents could be helpful because they know
For sure.
the rigmarole.
Yeah, no, for sure. And
Yeah.
like my dad has history, like he did construction, so he's renovated a few houses.
And
Yeah.
Like,
that's really important.
yeah, he knows what's going on when we're looking at these old
Yeah.
houses, like
Yeah.
in the city, and like all the fixing that's going to need to
Yeah.
happen. So,
And for
like-
people that don't know, there's a lot of old world Toronto
Oh, yeah.
houses that were built very
Yeah.
quickly, especially after World War II. There's a big boom here, and all of them now are falling
Mhm.
apart, and they require significant renovation to bring them
Disaster.
back. Right?
disaster. But
Yeah.
that's why it's like having them there is helpful for sure. But then, you know, what they're looking for and what I'm looking for and what
Yeah.
I'm okay with is so different. because
Yeah.
we're just, it's different
So,
times.
Can I find out? Can I know what your difference is?
Like, for example, I don't mind to be close to a main street.
Okay.
I like to go for walks. I
Yep.
want to be like close to a coffee shop, this and that, whatever.
The main drag.
You know, my parents are kind of old school and they're like, well, you shouldn't, I don't want you to see the main street.
You'll get hit by a car. Yeah. No, it's true. That generation hates main streets.
They hate a main
Don't
street.
you dare live on a busy street. That's true. My mother's always like, no, it's a nice house. Busy street though. I'm like, what? Like,
Right? I know.
it's a busy street. Yes,
Yeah.
good.
They
like,
want us to be like further into a pocket. I'm
Yeah.
like, I do not care about that.
Yeah.
I
Get me
also-
closer to the street.
I want a
Like, I
heartbeat.
don't care.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I also like one of the biggest things when I moved to Toronto was like, if something bad happens, there's people always around.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
No
like, I don't
question.
want to be in a pocket deep in the suburbs scream. I don't know why I
Yeah,
immediately went there.
screaming.
But like, if you need help, I need a busy road. Now, not like too busy because I also get mad at cars flying because you don't want that, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
But-
think it's just a preference thing. Like if
Yeah.
they were looking for a home, that's what they'd be looking for. But like, I don't need to look that way.
My buddy Steve likes the pocket life. He likes being. He's in a
Yeah.
suburb called Ajax, just outside of Toronto. Loves it. That's what he wants. That's what he and his wife always wanted. If they were down here, they would hear the sirens. They would hear the streetcars. I like that. If I wake up and I hear a streetcar going by, I sort of know what time of the morning it is.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
mind that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. It's funny. Yeah.
There's a difference though. Because I think that also the older you get, because like I'm starting to glitch out with how much sound there is downtown
Are
Toronto.
ya?
Oh yeah. Like, so I think I want a busy street, but not like. the
It doesn't
bus-
even need to be a busy street, but
You want something to do.
I want to be close to somewhere that I can go for a walk and
You
like
want
go
to see
to a
life,
shop.
feel
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
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 No, that's interesting. It's because again, yeah, it's fascinating. You know, you think about this stuff and the parental dynamics. These same dynamics that these guys are going through
Mhm.
in this Reddit post are what a lot of people go through with their weddings.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
It's like,
that's
well,
the-
if I'm paying,
Yes.
then I should have a say. And my opinion is, and then when Everly grows up, you know, when she gets married, I would obviously like to contribute.
Yeah.
But how she spends that money is up to her. I will put that money aside, but that will be her money.
It's a gift
And-
without expectation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes.
it can be very tricky because not everybody agrees with that,
Mhm.
right? I don't know if there's a right or wrong. It's sort of like, well, I worked hard for this money and I'm giving it to you. So I want to make sure you don't spend it improperly. For me, I have to just trust that she's going to spend it the way she's going to spend it.
And that's the thing is like if it's an extension of control, then it's not given for the right reason.
Right.
And I know some folks who, when they graduated high school, they were, you know, their parents had saved money for them, and they said you can only have access to this money if you do this degree at this school. And you know, maybe they wanted to choose a different path, and they're like, maybe could I use this money for rent or for like pursuing this other, or like take a gap year? And they were like told no, which no, it's really helpful to just not have any money, you know? Like, it's just like yeah, because then you don't get into those little qualms with your family. But like, I can't imagine being like, no, you have to do this, my child, or when it comes to wedding or education.
I don't think that's your personality, though. I think some people, I always think it's for the best reasons.
For sure. The
Um,
intentions are good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And a lot
yeah.
of times
Usually.
too, like let's be honest with our parents. Like we've no generation has done more therapy than our generation. What it clearly is anxiety.
Yeah.
They're concerned, they're worried, and it does, and it sometimes comes out in ugly ways. But that is
And it's from a place of being like, I have made these mistakes. I don't want you. Like, I want to save
Yes.
you. I want to save you some time. I mean, even just going off on a little bit of a tangent here, but I
Please.
know a lot of folks who, when they come out of the closet, their parents are incredibly sad or disappointed. And it's not because they don't want them to, you know, be gay, but it's because they want to save them from having hardship, right? They don't
Yeah.
want them to have to deal.
because it's a harder life.
'Cause, yeah, it's an ugly world. And it's like, you know, same with education. Maybe I don't want you to pursue this degree because I know that you'll find a more lucrative one in this degree, or a house. We don't want you to live in this neighborhood because living here. So I think it's control, like it's care that sometimes
Sure.
comes out as control,
Yeah,
right?
and I think the mom in the story cares, but I think also you got to recognize that and this is really hard. I think for certain parents too, is it like do you guys remember that clip that went TikTok or viral on TikTok where she's like, you know, somebody told me something like when you marry someone, they become your family. Do you guys remember that TikTok clip? It's one of the dumbest TikTok
Stephanie, I have
clips.
different algorithms than you.
Yeah. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
because she's just like, she thinks that she is dropping a bomb of knowledge on people.
Yeah.
But there are some people that doesn't occur to them. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we're not nuclear family anymore. We're in-laws now.
Yeah.
And that's hard for a parent, right? So I think there's a little bit of, Anyway, I had to bring this up
choose
because
your
I
in-laws
thought
wisely. I mean, we've
What's-
been
oh, yeah.
between
you marry
know,
the in-laws.
you marry the in-laws, and it can go one of two ways. We've been married quite a few times between the two of us. Like, I
So
love
many
my former
marriages.
in-laws, but it can go one of two ways. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, fascinating stuff, and it is really tough to navigate that. I think Stephanie, I have a feeling that you're going to handle that just fine. And also,
Yeah.
it's probably nice to have a contractor in the family. I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Steph's also in her getting it done era. Like, she's
Yeah.
not holding back anymore. We were talking about this before the show. She's confident. She's speaking her truth.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
like-
Saying
speak
what
your
I
truth.
want, you know.
Yes, yeah. Unless it's your mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Unless it's my parents. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That I'll tell Alex later.
yeah,
enough.
yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Jax, you run your whole life, your schedule, your workouts, your many social plans.
I feel safe when in control. Yes.
So, did it ever bother you that taxes used to be the only thing that you really couldn't control?
Honestly, yeah. Like, I understand everything that's happening in my life, my finances, but when tax season came around, I was a little confused.
So, what changed?
TurboTax Expert Assist, actually. I can do my own taxes, but I have a tax expert when I have any questions.
And you do have a lot of questions?
Millions, not actually, but they can explain things in a way that actually makes sense, and then I understand my taxes.
And that's the goal, right? You're in control, but you have help.
Yes, and when you switch to TurboTax Expert Assist, it's only $60.
Control and expert help. That's the dream. File now with TurboTax Expert Assist. Experts only available with TurboTax Experts. Offer is for TurboTax Expert Assist only. Must file by April 15th, 2026.
Would you say that Drake has a history of being a little bit petty?
Oh, yeah.
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 You see him at
What
the
is it, this-
Junos?
I did see the speech. So he doesn't, there was something with the Junos dating way back. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, he's had kind of a complicated relationship with a lot of award shows, including the Grammys, for a very, very reasonable reason.
Yeah.
But the Junos, there was some snubs that happened years ago around the Take Care album, which was, for many Drake heads, his best album ever.
It's a great album.
Last night, Nelly Furtado, looking incredible, being inducted into the Hall of Fame, was she not?
Yeah, the Canada Music Hall of Fame.
Canada Music Hall of Fame, which I was surprised. Like, I make this face because I was surprised she wasn't in that before.
I know. It
Is
kind
that-
of feels weird that she's only now just getting
Yeah.
in, but
So when I saw that Drake gave like a virtual speech or a virtual shout out, at first I was like, Drake, just come home to do that. And then I remembered that he's not on great terms with the Junos, and he was saying some beautiful things, but then he got a little bit petty. To the Junos, because you're honoring one of my dearest friends tonight, I'll spare you. Even though I know you're still thinking about those 6 awards that you gave to Shad in 2011 when you snubbed Take Care as I hosted the 40th anniversary of your award show. But listen,
I get why he's mad.
that's neither here nor there.
Wow.
Tonight, we'll let it go. This is about Nelly. And Drake's an actor. Like, he's like, there's like this like little gleam of sass in his eyes in the video. I liked it.
Yo, straight up, he's right. What
Yeah.
do you mean you got him to host and Shad went all? No offense to Shad, he's a great artist, but like, what are we doing here?
Take Care was a
Take Care was a
Brill-
worldwide
it
sensation.
was a brilliant album. Yeah.
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 Can I?
Can say what? Go ahead.
That's so fucking Canadian of
Yeah.
us. That's so fucking Canadian. We always do this shit.
Yeah.
We always do this. And I love this country.
Yeah.
But we invented being hipsters about our own shit. When somebody's extremely successful
Oh,
here, it's
yeah.
the tall
Yeah.
poppy syndrome,
Yeah.
right? Where it's like, oh, well, you know what? You might win all those Grammys, but you're sure not going to get a
Yeah.
Juno even when you come and
Yes.
host.
Yes.
And what's Will Arnett on Smartless said something a couple of episodes ago that I thought was hilarious. And he said, how can you tell the difference between a Canadian lobster fisherman and an American lobster fisherman? And and I'm screwing this up, but essentially the American lobster fisherman, when he puts the lobsters in a bucket, has to put a lid on
Yeah.
it. And people ask the Canadian, well, why don't you put a lid on yours? Well, if one of the lobsters gets too high, the others will pull him down. And that we do that here, and they do it in Australia as well. We're hard on our own people.
And here's the thing is that Drake, it doesn't matter if you're a fan of his music, as a fan of him, like purely from a financial lens,
oh
the amount of money that Drake has brought to this country and to this city of
Yeah.
Toronto,
He's a primary export.
He literally is. I remember because I moved here in 2015, and that was like when OVO was just like I think there was one, maybe two stores. Like the flagship was taking off, and then also he started doing everything with the Raptors, but he was bringing so much money and proudly being like, no, I'm Toronto, Canada. Like he could have said.
He could have Tate McCratus.
He could have Tate
Easily.
McCratus.
He could have.
Justin, like Justin Bieber, he has said that he's Canadian, but he doesn't like Drake made it his identity.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know.
He put Toronto on the map.
He really did. He brought a lot of money here. And I like that he's, a little petty spaghetti about it. I kind of would have liked it if he came and said that in person.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I will say to the Junos, so I'm glad that they actually aired that and they weren't like, you can't say this, but like I think that he would have said, I'm not doing a second take. If you want me to be in this, you'll have to take this. So
I'm sure that's part of the contract too when they get him to do it. You're not going to edit this.
Saucy.
I'm glad he did it.
Yeah, I'm glad he did it. It looked like it was a lot of fun. I saw that it was in Hamilton, which looked like a party city.
That's the new arena in Hamilton.
Okay,
TD Coliseum.
Yeah, it's TD Coliseum, right?
Yeah. So it used to
Have
be
you
Cops
been there?
Coliseum. No, I haven't. But a friend of mine works for Oakview Group, which redoes arenas all over the
It looks
all over the
wild.
world. And and they've been putting that together for a while. They're going to get an American Hockey League team in there.
Yeah.
And
I saw that.
like it's something. It's going to be amazing for Hamilton. It really
I
is
went
because it
there.
is world class. You've been?
Yeah, I've been.
Okay, tell us.
Obviously, I went to go see the Jonas Brothers. there.
Of course. And
Who
They couldn't
else?
get a Toronto date, huh? I just kidding.
Stop.
I love the
both.
Jonas Brothers.
Okay.
She's
You know
gonna
that.
walk
You
over
know
there and
that.
smack
You know
you one
that.
of these
You know,
days.
I love them.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it was beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah, they did such a great job. Very updated for Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's
They
a
need it.
great place.
They got a great football stadium there, which is terrible bathrooms. I can't get over. They did not install enough bathrooms at Tim Hortons Field, and then they got the good hockey and concert venue. And you know what's cool about Hamilton is that 45 minutes down the road, you can see the artist for like half the price.
Yeah,
right.
and it's
Same
it's a
artist.
smaller stadium, so I don't know if it's smaller than Scotiabank Arena, but
It is. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was so much nicer because I saw the Jonas Brothers at the Rogers Center in Toronto, and then seeing them in Hamilton, they were so close. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I've been to Cops Coliseum.
Have you?
I just did a little bit of research. I was there on March 1st, 2017, seeing Maroon 5.
How was that? Did Adam Levine take off his shirt with his California tattoo?
Adam, it's when you and I worked at Kiss 92.5.
Oh wow!
And we did a winner's trip where if you win, you get to go on a party bus with me to Hamilton. We did a giveaway. It was on like a Tuesday night.
Was there drinks on that party bus?
There was drinks. Everyone was liquored up. I was wearing a safari outfit because I was like acting like we're going on because I had never been to Hamilton. We're going on a tour. And and Hamilton is the waterfall capital of the world. I had a
Yes.
megaphone. I was giving all kinds of speech, like facts. But here's the thing that I don't think we took into consideration was that A, we left in the afternoon because we needed to get there for the show and it's rush hour. B, there was a humongous accident. It took us 3.5 hours.
Oh my god.
3.5 hours to get to Hamilton. So by the time we got there, like the winners were pretty drunk and kind of like irritable. And like I get it. Like we didn't even have time for the dinner like that we had planned.
Just get on the GO train. Why? would
I've
you
been
get
because
a
I was like,
bus?
why does Cops Coliseum? Sorry, that was a bit of a side tangent.
No,
but
hey, I like that.
and you know what? When I saw it,
Did
Maroon 5, I gotta say they put on quite a show
they
that
do
night.
put on a good show. They put on a really good show.
Yeah.
Not a band that I would like listen to a song, but I'm sure you go see certain bands live. You're like, yeah, I can enjoy this. One of the best bands I ever saw live was Nickelback.
Oh, here we go.
No,
Unbelievable.
Nickelback is great.
They're unbelievable.
They
I
are.
thought he was gonna bring up, you know who?
Bruno Mars, who's the greatest? Who's the greatest live performer of our generation?
No, he's
He's
not.
the greatest live
That
performer
is-
of our generation.
that is such-
the greatest
that is-
live performer of our generation.
That is such a large and actually inappropriate
who is better?
statement.
Who can do more than Bruno Mars?
Anyone.
Who dances better? Who sings better? Who plays better? He does all of it, and he does like a drum solo in the middle of it. He's amazing.
You know what I don't need is a drum solo from Bruno Mars.
it's
I-
like watching Prince, who I also saw.
I respect him.
It
I-
is
Prince and Bruno Mars. Careful, Adam. Careful. I don't know. Like, can I think of a solo artist that is more entertaining? Okay, the standards are dancing, singing, and just
Playing.
stage presence.
Playing stage presence, yeah.
Dua Lipa.
She's great. I think Dua Lipa's great. She can't do what Bruno Mars does. She can't. She
What does he-
cannot do it.
What does he do?
Oh my God. You know what? We're going to a Bruno Mars concert. The way the two of you are looking at me right now, I can tell neither of you have seen him live.
If you make me go to Bruno Mars,
I
I'll
will
drink
make you.
again. I'll drink.
Get out of
No,
here.
I respect him. I just don't. You know when you're like, that's okay. I don't need to see it though.
No, I do love his music, but I've never
Yeah.
been like, I want to go see him.
I think he's we had to play a lot of artists that we didn't necessarily
Yeah.
love
Ed
in
Sheeran.
radio. I always thought, sorry.
He's a great songwriter. It's
He's
not
great.
For me.
You know what? He does more than Bruno Mars does.
He's very entertaining,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm sure he's
fanta-
amazing.
He's
I'm sure
fantastic,
he's
but like
amazing.
there's somebody right there that you could say is like better stage performer than Bruno
No,
Mars.
you can't.
They're very
Ed
different.
Sheeran-
Yeah.
they
very
are different.
different.
Ed's cool.
Ed's
He's
like
got the-
creating the song on the spot.
Yeah.
Bruno is not doing that.
So I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see
It's-
that.
it's
If I
really
had to hear
cool.
Perfect on the radio one more time, I might die. But I would pay to see it live.
I think that Bruno is incredibly talented, and I bet his fans will love that. I don't know. I've never been called to like.
You know what?
I wouldn't. Yeah,
Listen.
He's coming. He's coming.
Yeah.
he's always coming.
Guess what?
here.
Your birthdays are this summer, both of you. So it's.
I told you. Do you?
I'm gonna
wa-
get you what you don't know that you
Do
need.
you want me to relapse?
No.
Is that what you? Is
No,
that
I
is that what you
don't. I
want?
do
Okay.
not.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Fine. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I'm telling you, it's great.
You know what? I trust you. I trust you. I trust you so much.
Okay, so one of the things that we've been meaning to talk about, and Stef, we have to put you on the spot again here. I was not expecting to go to you in the first
Target
segment,
Stef.
but Stef, you got engaged, and you told us in the most hilarious way on this show, which was amazing. And everybody has sort of been who listens is like, hey, we haven't had any updates from Stef yet, because when you become a fiancé, you get peppered with questions in every conversation about how's the wedding planning, and you hate that, and that's why you're going to get the wedding done sooner rather than later, right?
Yes, it's happening this year.
So, what we need to know is you had a big update, and you must share with the family here because everybody needs to know this, and this is something that is like a major feature of every dating reality, getting married show, like Bachelorette and what's the one in the pods? I can't remember it. And
Love is
Blind.
Love is Blind, like everything.
So you went dress shopping, is what
Oh,
he's trying
baby.
to say.
I did.
Okay, and how'd it go? What was up? Who was there? What was the vibe? Where'd you go?
It was good. We went to Lover's Land on Ossington.
Love that
Shout
place,
out
yeah.
Lover's Land.
Yeah.
And why did you pick that store? Again, if somebody who knows nothing about wedding dresses, tell me why.
Well, because it's on Ossington, so it's a cute vibe. I thought I brought my mom, my aunt, my sister-in-law, and Alex's mom. But then we can go for lunch later. So it was like a nice outing. But also they have dresses they have a smaller selection of dresses, which is not as overwhelming as going to like a massive store.
Yeah.
And they're all like very curated designers that are not mass produced. So everything's pretty individual, made
It's a nice
made to order.
experience.
Yeah, it was a nice
Yeah.
it was a nice experience. I did that with my sister-in-law at the same place for when she got married. So I really liked that. So I wanted to do that first. And in hindsight, it was a great first trying on. Because I think I would have been more overwhelmed at a place that had like so many dresses.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice. We went, I tried it on, quite a few different styles. I really didn't know what I liked at all. I had no idea what I would have wanted or anything. And we left with like 3 contenders, maybe.
Okay, so we didn't make a pick.
We didn't say yes to
No.
the dress.
Did not say yes to the dress. I'm going again this week with my friends.
To Lover's Land.
No, a different place. Going to Grace Loves Lace and Distillery.
Okay.
So yeah, giving everyone an opportunity to come with me.
Well,
And also just trying different things on
And-
because
and
I don't
getting-
know what I want.
It's like there's the thing too, I find, and I don't know much about wedding dresses, but at least with fashion, there's like what your mom likes, and then there's what your friends know look good on you,
Yeah, that's
Right?
the thing.
and they're different usually.
Yeah. I mean, I tried on so many different things, and like, I feel like for my body, there's very specific things that I can wear, or else it looks like I don't want too poofy of a dress, or else
No,
it
you're
doesn't.
not going for the '80s look.
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything for me.
Okay.
You know? So, but I tried it all on, and
I have to say, because we were talking about this last week, Stephanie, and you're saying that you have your waves of people that you're going with. And I know that I don't scream dress connoisseur. I know that. But I was thinking that maybe we could go and look at dresses together, and you could get my input
I think
on
that's a
what you
great
think
idea.
that we could,
I,
and we'll
I,
film it for the
I
podcast.
kind of love that.
I think that's a great idea.
I don't know what I'll contribute, but I would love to come see.
Here's the thing. first dress you put on, Jax is gonna start crying.
No,
like
I'm not.
she's gonna cry.
No, I'm not. No, shut up.
You were gonna cry the whole time. I'm gonna be like,
She
I'm just
might.
gonna drop a Costco box of Kleenexes off it.
I would love the experience because last time I went dress, I mean, I never went dress shopping for my own wedding because I didn't wear a dress. But the time
But you
before
look
that,
sharp. You look
thank
good at your
you.
wedding.
The time before that, I was drinking. So at Lovers Land on Ossington, they keep the champagne flowing.
No, we actually didn't have any champagne.
You didn't?
No.
I thought that was part of the experience.
I
is get a
drank it
little
all.
Drunk.
Yeah.
They still haven't refilled it.
Yeah, 7 years later. No, but if I wonder if there's like a shop in Toronto that is like would let us come in and film the experience.
I'm
And
sure there will be.
we should find
Say
one.
yes to
Yeah.
the staff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I can be like, love that lace or not on my watch.
Oh,
That's
I like
what I'll
that.
say to things.
So can
I
I,
like it.
ask? So with your mom and your mother-in-law and your sister or future sister-in-law, future mother-in-law, there, were there tears?
My aunt cried. So I thought people would be more emotional when I first came out. They were not. But
So that was not the dress then.
no, not the dress.
Did you cry?
No, I'm not that emotional for these things, I think.
You weren't.
But when
I definitely cry more than Steph does. For sure.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
both are.
Well,
I know I'm an emotional person in general,
Yeah.
1000%. But for like, I don't know what it is. For the wedding stuff, not so much. But when they put on the veil, we put on the veil like towards the end, and that was weird. And then that's when my aunt started crying. The veil made it weird.
Is it would like when it comes down over your face?
It was just like
Or-
just draping in the back, but I don't know why. It just changes the whole dress
Mhm.
and it made it feel more real, and it was weird. Because
That-
everything else was just like trying on fun dresses. And then the veil, we're like, oh, okay, it's a wedding. What's a wedding?
There is a moment sometimes where it does hit you on some of these big because I mean, listen, I've been married twice, but I am not romantic about that stuff. But there was something about actually, I remember my second wedding, Natalie and I got married secretly, and only my brother and sister-in-law knew about it. And it was just we went to City Hall, and seeing her because she had a makeup person come by and do her makeup, and she had shown me the dress. Like we weren't again non-traditional, but she looked like unbelievable in it. And I remember because I let her get dressed first because like guys take 2 seconds, right? And I put my suit on, put a watch on, and I was like, and I looked at her behind me,
Yeah.
and then it hits you, right? There is that
Yeah.
for whatever reason you're never expecting it. Is my point,
Yeah.
and that is so. Would you, when you talk about the veil, was the veil so beautiful that you could just pair it with any dress and you can keep it, or is that something that just goes? Does a veil go with each dress? Like I have no idea.
Yeah,
how this
there's a lot of different veils that you can get.
Okay.
But I didn't find the right veil, I guess.
Okay, so it
But-
wasn't that veiled either.
No, it was just like adding the veil onto the dress, just like
Wow.
made it different, and it was weird.
I like want to cry right now.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was
say
weird.
it.
I know. You bring Jax. Like you better not put any eye makeup on.
Often don't. Just I'm looking at wedding places that we can go right now.
Oh my God,
I'm
she's
excited.
Googling it right
I'm
now.
excited.
We should
I'm-
go.
She's crying right now.
I
Jax,
won't.
look
I
at
won't
her.
contribute
Look at her,
anything, but I'd
she's
love to go.
crying.
I'd love to come.
She's crying.
Shut up. Shut Adam. I was actually just at our
So I called it though, did I not?
You did. You did.
Adam. I was just down at my former wedding venue and your former wedding venue,
City
just the
Hall?
other- Yeah, I had to
I've
go
been
get my
married there twice.
City
I had to go
Hall.
get my parking pass last week, and I thought, here we are again.
I got married in the same room
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I did 3
Yeah.
years apart.
Oh my God, true.
Yeah, seriously. Well, yeah, 3.5 years. Yeah,
You know what?
something like that.
You'd think that I think City Hall is a weird place to get married sometimes, but in this city, that City Hall is nice.
It's actually
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous,
and,
yeah.
and you know what I liked about it is they know you're there because you want something simple. And that's I think romantic. And our City Hall, you're right. It has a nice view. It's on the second floor.
Beautiful, yeah.
You overlook the thing. And I remember we walked out. I was having a terrible hair day. Like I don't love my wedding photos, but and Natalie looks absolutely stunning in it. And we walk out and there's like a food festival happening. And there's
Yeah.
like shish kebabs and stuff going on the bar. I'm like,
It's like someone
I kinda
screaming in the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of
Kids
of
running
Nathan
around and they're-
Phillips. Yeah,
yeah, but
Yeah.
I kind of loved the chaos. Of
it
that.
felt and like because you got married in the summer, right?
yes,
Yes. So it was like it's beautiful out there, and it's like you can see all the nice buildings. It feels very metropolis. The hot dog stands are bumping.
Mhm.
The Handmaid's Tale is shooting. Like
That's
a lot is
right.
happening. Yeah.
Literally, we
Lot
got
is
married
happening.
like right outside where they shoot
Yeah,
the Handmaid's Tale.
The public hanging scene. You
And
know,
she's-
it's
yeah,
very,
yeah.
very romantic.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
No, that's Fenway Park.
Oh,
The
right.
public hanging. So
Okay.
that's a baseball park. You could tell I watched that show.
We are very excited for your dress. And
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm pumped to see how this goes. Now, so do you think that your dress pick will happen this week with your friends, or are you open to
I
going
think
a
it
third
is.
time?
Well, here's the problem. The lady at Lover's Land said that I need to make a decision in the next 2 weeks, which maybe even sooner, or else I have to pay an extra $1,000 for a rush fee.
Adam, talk to her about this.
What's a rush fee?
Yeah, I don't know. It takes so long for dresses to come in. So because I'm doing it this year, they're like, it's really tight. It's really
Is that a
close.
sales tactic? I love them,
I
but
think
like
that's
it's
a
like
pressure sales tactic. Oh, you know what? There's somebody who listens to the show that knows.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please write in if you do. Adam Wild and Jax on Instagram. DM
Because
us.
also if she is putting them in a tight crunch, we don't want to be like, don't do that. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's like when the car place tells me you got to make a decision now. You know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're not making any more of these.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because these ones, I guess, are made to order. So it takes time.
Okay.
But still, I feel like, it's like 7 months away. I don't know. Anyways, so we'll see. I'm going to go Thursday.
Mhm.
It's to my next one. And then
Do
come
not
up with
get
a
rushed
plan.
into this.
Yeah.
This is your one dress.
Yeah.
Do not get rushed into this.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So-
if you do say yes to the dress, don't tell me. So then we can still
Still
go.
go look. Yes.
And I can help you.
Cry all the way through it.
I don't know why I need you to do this for me. Like,
I'm down.
I think it's lovely.
We can do
actually,
it.
I think it's lovely.
I think the listeners and the viewers of the Adam Wild and Jax podcast would love to see an inside peek into our wedding dynamic. You know,
I think so.
Let's get into some questions from Dying to Know from Scott. Do you guys believe in ghosts and/or aliens? And if so, do you have any stories?
I have no stories, and yes, I absolutely believe in them.
You believe in them?
I respect them. I want nothing to do with them.
Steph, do you have any stories?
Yes, I believe in them. And yes, I have
She's Catholic.
one story.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Demonic possessions.
No.
No, sorry, no.
What?
No, sorry.
Steph just shot
No,
you a look.
I will say that any Catholic person I know is like, I don't mess around with like
Yeah.
demons or
of course
or
not.
hauntings.
Or pentagrams.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
But what? No.
But also, you bashed the Jonas Brothers, and then you asked her if she was demonically possessed. I
No,
mean,
no,
you're
no,
kind of riding the
no,
line here.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that she's demonically possessed. I said that she doesn't frig around with it because she respects it, and I like that.
Yeah, okay, so
I
Steph,
like that.
What's your story?
I identify as Catholic in that way. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you might not like this story then after this chat. A lot of stories for me today. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We,
We
love, your
love
stories.
this, Stephanie.
So when I was going to grade 11.
Mhm.
I went to Italy for it was like a school trip, but it wasn't really a school trip. Anyways, I went to go get a credit there with a bunch of people from school.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it was great. It was
Cool.
like 3 weeks in Italy on our own. It was a fantastic time. But we were in a small town in Calabria at the south of Italy.
Mhm.
And we were touring the town with everybody. They had like so many churches in Italy. So we were going to a bunch of churches. So I went to one church and I was like, kind of feeling like lightheaded. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what's going on. Went to another church. We're just, again, getting a tour. And then all of a sudden, my hair was like this. Because sometimes you feel like your hair gets caught or something. Anyways, I felt something go like this. Like I felt something go across my neck. And I looked down because I thought it was maybe my hair. And it wasn't my hair. My hair was like back. And all of a sudden, I just started uncontrollably crying my eyes out. I could not stop. I was just like bawling. And so I put my hand over my mouth because or else I was going to like hyperventilate cry. And I didn't know what was happening. And my friends were like, are you okay? Like, what is going on? And I'm like, I couldn't take my hand over like off my mouth or else I would be like very loud crying. So they brought me outside and then like took like 3 minutes and I was fine. And I'm like, I do not know what just happened, but like something literally just came over me. Like, I don't know. And then the teachers were like, things like this have happened before.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like,
It was weird.
Whoa. Sorry, I just blacked out because
I got goosebumps. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's crazy.
I know. It was so, I was like, there was nothing happened to make me cry. Like talking to different people, they're like, if you're open to like a spirit, maybe like you felt the whatever depth of what they felt when they're in there. Yeah.
I think that was
Yeah.
someone saying like, I always like to think that those sort of spooky things are a spirit or a presence or someone from your family that is long gone saying, hello, I'm here.
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
It was
Mhm.
weird.
I
It was
hope.
weird. I haven't felt anything like that since, but it was strange.
Don't
I-
say anything spooky, Adam.
Oh, well, no, you know my orb story.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you guys know what orbs are, but they're like little balls of light. And I was a fully fledged adult when this happened, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, you talked about this.
I have talked about it on the podcast, but just very quickly for anybody that might have missed it. Came up my elevator once and into my condo that my mom had. My bedroom was the first door on the left, and the entire wall, like fourth wall, was glass, right? And so you'd have this big, beautiful view of the city. It was great. And anyway, I walk into the room and there's a ball of light that's about the size of a softball, maybe a little smaller. And I didn't know what it was. And it kind of swiveled as though it was looking at me. And I looked at it, and then it swung around the room one time and then went through the glass and down towards the street.
No.
And it felt like something out of science fiction. Like it was like, is this Dune? Like what's
The
happening here?
Jetsons.
Jetsons, 100%. And I didn't know at that point what an orb was. So I Googled it because I had talked to some friends and I was like, this happened. And they're like, oh yeah, that's an orb, whatever. Apparently it's not a bad thing. But it was, I don't really know what it was there for, what it was doing, but I promise you, I will take a lie detector test. This happened. And I have never been able to explain it. So yeah, do I believe in that stuff? For sure. And for sure there's aliens. Like
For us to have the audacity to think that we are the first people here or the only people here.
Oh
like,
my God.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing is like, I don't want to know more and I really respect it.
Yeah, there is part of me that's like, I guess they say you can like close yourself off to that. And I'm one of those people that's like, yeah, I'm okay not knowing.
No, it's not.
I don't want to invite ghosts in.
I'm saying this, I'm putting this out there to the ghosts and to any aliens, if you are listening or watching, I know you're here.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want any trouble. And I will do what you ask as long as you don't hurt me.
Right. So you will be subservient.
I
You
will
let them
be,
dom you.
I will be. I'm just a little sub for ghosts. I'm just a little ghost sub. I saw Begonia though.
Oh,
You
how was
did.
Begonia?
What
Is
did you
that-
think? Crazy, right?
I thought to myself, no, and
That's the Emma Stone movie where she's a CEO and she
fucking
gets kidnapped by
terrifying, yeah.
crazy people.
Yeah.
it's whack. Like it's so good.
It's a good movie.
Oh,
Oh,
my
it's so
god,
good.
it's whack. But now I'm like, because she had a shaved head, now I have a shaved head, and I'm like, oof.
You're like, maybe I'll
You'll
grow my hair
understand.
out.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Okay.
It's bizarre.
Yeah. And
I
it leaves
like
you
her.
guessing literally into like the last minute.
I will say that if it was anybody but Emma Stone and A24 making it's A24, right?
Yeah.
Making it like if that were the exact same concept made by another, just an indie film, people would think this is fucked and not like it. But because of who's in it, like the concept of
I
it is
agree.
bizarre.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Finally, recommendations for the week.
By the time that the podcast comes out, because we record a day or two in advance, Love on the Spectrum new season is going to be out.
Okay.
Brand new season is coming out on April 1st.
Is that not the most heartbreakingly amazing show?
It is beautiful. It is brilliant. I can't wait to see what Abby is up to.
Yeah.
Like I love Love on the Spectrum. I remember watching it because it was originally Australian, New Zealand
It was
show.
Australian.
Yeah. His name, the guy who made his Kian, I think. Oh, and it makes me feel just warm and lovely and inspired, and not in like a, because they get a lot of flack for the show where people are being
People think it's exploitive,
yeah.
but I don't think that's the way they do it.
I don't believe so. I firmly don't believe so, and I love it. And I think that everyone should be celebrated on the show. So April 1st, brand new
it's
season.
a beautiful thing. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, and you learn too.
You absolutely do learn.
Steph, what about you?
I just finished watching the entire season of Canada Shore.
How was
that?
it? Okay, we love.
Is it good?
You know what? It's good. Me and Alex both watched it,
Yeah.
and we were laughing the whole time. Like,
So they got good characters.
good characters.
Okay.
Paramount was like really, really pumping that up, and I was like, I wonder what it's going to be like. And apparently, like everyone said, it's
Yeah,
really good.
I was hesitant at first because I'm a
Yeah.
huge Jersey Shore fan.
Yeah.
And like that's just so different. But we actually really liked it, and we liked the characters. They became so lovable.
Who's
yeah.
the one from Bridgewater, Nova Scotia?
There's like 3 from Nova Scotia.
There's quite a few from Nova Scotia. I
That
heard.
doesn't surprise
I
me.
don't know the specific cities.
Do we like them?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
do. I
Good.
do. It was a great
Good.
time. It was like so fun to watch.
Good, dear.
I really
good.
like them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore was amazing.
Yeah.
It really
Oh,
was such an
RIP.
amazing time. Oh, okay. Lastly, for me, I'm going to recommend a video game. And I know that neither of you have played this, but I think it's funny. It's one called Crimson Desert. It's It sounds like a really serious name, but one of the things that you do
Menopause,
and
that's
it's going
what it sounds
viral
like.
for this. Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was too
menopause.
far. That was too far. Yeah.
It's a very deep, immersive game, and you're a knight or whatever in it. But what's cool about it and what people are loving is that you can pick up and train cats. And so instead of people playing the game, they're just walking around. And I keep seeing all these clips on my TikTok of people like with like 40 cats following them around and stuff. That is a game. If you love video games, if you love little sort of like Easter egg stuff like that,
Yeah.
you will love this game. And apparently it's also just enormous. Like it takes you 4 hours
Expansive.
on
yeah.
a horse
Yeah.
to ride from one end of the map to the other.
Girl, I used to play Zelda just to ride Epona. So like I'm not gonna act like I'm not above like an
Zelda
RPG.
rocks.
Yeah, like Zelda does rock.
Yeah.
Zelda does rock.
But it's
I
a little dark.
It is dark. Listen, when you're drowning in the water
In the
temple.
water temple.
When you are drowning, I can't get through the water temple. And I can hear the song still. But no, I like an expansive game like that. That like the world is so huge.
Yes.
Yeah, I have nothing.
That and the
Nothing-
Sims. I know you were gonna be. I'm surprised
Don't bring
you're
up the
not sassing
Sims.
me.
Don't bring up the Sims. Don't do that.
Dark time in your
Anyways,
life.
And you know what? When they say one day at a time, they mean about the Sims too.
They
Because
do.
tomorrow I could get right back into it.
Absolutely.
And if I do, what do?
What do we do?
We call my therapist
Ah,
because I'm not doing well.
got it. Okay. All right. Well, listen, thank you everybody for listening. As always, you can check us out on YouTube. You can Spotify, you can Apple Music, and of course, Instagram and TikTok, Adam Wild and Jax. Follow the show and make sure that you, if you have anything you want to comment on, DM us.
Why are
We
you
wanna hear
folding
from
your
you.
arms like that? Like why?
I feel like a teacher at the end of the class.
Yeah,
you know,
you're like a
it's-
bouncer. You're like, you want to check us out? You got to
Yeah.
get through the door
But you got to give me
first.
$20.
Yeah, hot. I kinda like it.
You like it? I don't
Yeah.
have big enough muscles. But
Yeah, you
anyway,
do.
we'll see you next week.